Good evening and welcome once again. I'm yours truly. I hope all is well with you, and I pray that you and your family are doing very well, and that in watching the videos, I hope that you get something from them. This video right here is going to basically deal with the elections of officers. The elections of officers. We're in the month now of October, and looking right at November. Usually about November, December, most lodges, most grand lodges are either holding session, some hold session October, but most lodges, blue lodges, are holding their elections. Most Eastern Star chapters are holding their elections in the month of November, December. So I'm going to get right into this. You may have members who come to meetings maybe twice, 3 times a year. And then right around the time it's time for the election, boom, you have a packed house. Every seat is filled. You're looking around, you're wondering, like, I've come to 12 meetings this year. I have not missed a meeting this year. And sometimes it ebbs and flows. You know, you're shaking your head when you get there sometimes. You're wondering what's going on. And then come elections, you see people you have initiated, passed and raised a couple of years ago. All you know is they was paying dues, and now they're at the meeting. And you see sisters, you be like, wait a minute, whoa. And you're wondering, you're like, oh my God, where did they come from? You know, and they're there to vote. You know why they're there to vote? A couple of things. Somebody is running for office and need a vote. So they call up those who have, they've been gone for a minute. Call them up, bro, you know, I need your support, blah, blah, blah. So they come, not realizing that that brother or that sister is not qualified for the seat. They don't know the bylaws of the lodge, nor do they know the bylaws of the grand lodge, nor do they know the Constitution. They're not equipped for the seat. Yeah, they may have served as a senior ward and junior ward, but while they was there in those stations, they didn't learn nothing. They repeated and read what was out of the book and didn't really learn about what the station was all about. Even when they was junior ward, they was ready to become senior ward. I can't wait to become senior ward. And they learned the position, but they didn't learn what it was really all about. They did not taking heed that one day they're going to be in the East. And even if they believed that they was going to be in the East, they did not realize the responsibility that came along with that seat. They just wanted to be there and have that gavel in their hand and swinging and call a craft and do all. They wanted it, but they didn't want the headache that come along with it. The worthy matron, you know, the associate matron, she was there, but she wanted to be in the East. And she didn't realize that seat, that's a hot seat. Being a worthy matron and being a worshipful master is a hot seat. Oh my goodness. But no, you just had to run up in there. You just had to take it. You just had to have it. You didn't support the worshipful master, nor did you support the worthy matron when they was in office. But you just had to get to the East. And now you're sitting there. You are that person. Y'all, you called all of the players to come out, and you've gotten elected. You're in your seat. And now you have your first stated meeting. And you look around. And you'll be amazed at who were there at your meeting. Where are they now? You're trying to get this program together. You're trying to get this thing up, this event up off the ground. You're trying to get it together, and you're looking around and wondering. They was all here for the elections. They had the support. But where are they now? They're not there. And you know that past worthy matron, that past wishful master, they're doing this. Go ahead. I'm here. Go ahead. I've been here all along, baby. I've been here all along. Go ahead. It's your show now. It's your show. Run it. And you're trying to figure out how you're going to get these committees together. Who can you call for the support? Where are they? And you're shaking your head. That is the situation that wishful masters and worthy matrons deal with. The support. You know, you get in that seat, and then when the program gets off and going. You know, when you got this program going, this event, you got it on task. The Wishful Master, the Worthy Matron, they put in the work. You didn't do anything. They put the work in. And it's a great event. They got out, they hustled, they got it done. And, everybody's saying, great job, Worthy Matron, great job, Wishful Master. They just don't know the headache that Wishful Master, that Worthy Matron went through. Now, I will say this. There are a core group of individuals, be it Masons or Eastern Stars, who run that chapter. It's a core. That 10 or that 5 or there's that core group of individuals that runs that chapter and lodge. And you know it and I know it. And you wonder why things don't get done. You need support. Wishful Master, Worthy Matron, you need support. And you don't get it sometimes because when you was coming along the way, when you was in line to get to the east, you didn't support. That's why you don't get it. You didn't support the sitting Worthy Matron that's in there now. Or you didn't support the current Wishful Master that's in there now. Or they're gone. You didn't give the support. Now it's your turn. You're up the bat now. The elections is here, you're in office, and you're looking around and you're wondering, how am I going to get this event off the ground? And you don't have the support. You don't have it because you didn't support the last Worthy Matron or Wishful Master. You didn't do it. So I'm saying to you, if you are a person, an individual that is in a chapter, and you are in line to become the associate conductress, or associate matron, or the Worthy Matron, please support the Worthy Matron. Support your chapter. If you are a brother who is the junior warden, senior warden, junior deacon, senior deacon, treasurer, or secretary, support your Wishful Master. Support your Wishful Master. One day you're going to find yourself in that same seat and you're going to be needing and wanting support. So I'm just telling you, your day is coming. If you so desire to be in that seat, your day is coming. So it's best that you support that Wishful Master. Now, if that Wishful Master or Worthy Matron is not doing what they're supposed to do, and you understand the Constitution and bylaws and they just refuse to read it or pick them up a book, when election time come around, get them out. They gotta go. But you better make sure that you're on point when you get to the east. Make sure that you have programs, events, and things that are on paper and ready to go to work with them. You don't have to guess, what we're going to do. When you're sitting as junior warden, watch the senior warden. You're up next. And you need to understand that being the junior warden, you have a very important position. So you're up next for senior warden. When you're a senior warden, watch that Wishful Master. You're up next. You're up next if you qualify. If you're that guy and you're there all the meetings, you're supporting that Wishful Master, he should not hinder your growth. Because you're actually going to enlighten him. You're actually going to pull him up. Because he was coming behind you. And if he's a good Wishful Master, that means he should have been teaching you. You should have been that pupil. You should have been groomed to be the next Wishful Master. Junior warden, you're being groomed to be the senior warden. Okay? Senior deacon, you should be groomed to be the junior warden. Junior deacon, you should be groomed to be the next senior deacon. That's how you keep that line going. And everybody should be on point about the direction that lodge, that chapter is going. There shouldn't be an excuse about why we opening up books to open a lodge. You should be making sure that you don't have to do that. You want to make sure that you have one of the best lodges in your jurisdiction. You know, when the Grand Master come visit, he can look and say, yes, I like the work you're doing. The Grand Lodge is going to support this project and the work that you're doing, you know? And when you're able to do that, it says a lot about the worshipful master of that lodge. It says a lot about the officers and members of that lodge. And the same thing goes for the Order of the Eastern Star. When your worthy matron has a project, and the associate matron, associate conductors, associate matron is all on point in supporting that worthy matron in that project. And then when it's done and completed, you can look back and say, man, that we really did that. Now, when your turn come up, they will in like manner support you because you were there. So you have to take when you get in line to become an officer, when you start looking around, you need to start figuring out, okay, I need to support these projects coming up because my time is going to come. And I'm going to need that same support that I'm giving. So when you're there, you can say, yes, I supported you and I expect for you to support me. And I'm going to make sure that this chapter, this lodge is on point. Everybody needs to know their role. You know, everybody needs to know how they fit into this puzzle, this chapter, this lodge, to make it run successful, to make it the best chapter, the best lodge in the jurisdiction. So as I close this evening, I just want you to understand that being an officer in the lodge or in the chapter is a serious undertaking and not to be taken lightly. If you're a worshipful master, grow your lodge. Worthy matron, grow your chapter. Supporting officers, support your worthy matron, support your worshipful master, and watch your chapter grow. Take care, enjoy your evening, and keep your light on. Definitely, always stay out the bushes.